My name is Gracie Bell, and I'm a quilter. My mother was a seamster, and she did quilting. And when I was young, she allowed me to hold the material while she cut the material so it could be at a perfect angle. And I liked the way she did it, and I begun to get interested in it at about 13 years old. I was in Michigan once visiting. My son and I went to Canada, and I was talking about the slave. He told me that he knew of a book with the quilt code that the slaves escaped with. There was a large number of people that knew about the quilt code, and they got together at night and assembled themselves around a fireplace, and they taught the men what they thought each patch in the quilt would mean, because the men had the last decision to make in order to escape. It consists of 9 quilts in the quilt code. The first quilt, called the monkey wrench, to get all the tools that you can find now and put them on a wagon in order that we'll have tools when we get ready to make our move. They have the wagon wheel, they have the bear's paw. Go in the woods and look at the ground for a bear's paw and travel like that, because a bear had a specific way that they traveled, and it was hard to track a bear. They were supposed to get to a crossroad. They told them when they get to a crossroad, after they get out of the bear's paw, the road going 2 different ways, something similar to a railroad. They would have a certain direction to go, basically northern, because when they get to north, they had help. And then they told them to look for log cabins. The log cabins in the woods, they told them what kind of lightings the cabin would have in the windows that they're supposed to stop at. After they get there and the people give them assistance, they told them to move, and they call that shoe fly. Go different directions, disassemble themselves, then they could meet back up with each other in Canada. They told the men to dress up and put on bow ties, like they go into church to get married. Would nobody be suspicious that they are slaves? They quilt like a flying geese. And now it's time to go further. But they also had something that we don't pay attention to. They told them once they get out there on that drunken path, they told them one more thing that's beneficial to them. Look up in the sky, and there will be a star in the north. Follow that star, and you need no more direction, because the north star will take you where you need to go. It's the original code, and I like to think they were smart. That's why I stirred the story. Don't care what you think. And it's just like anything else we read. We take them at their word. So I believe all of it, that I wouldn't have took time out to do this. So it means something to me, because I feel connected to those folk. And since I like sewing and like quilt, I wanted to leave something that my children could look back and say that my mama had treasured this.